my, oh my, I can't believe we're here. There she is, the pop princess herself, Kylie! Kicking off her Tension World Tour right here in Australia, finally. You know, Kylie is the reason I started vlogging on YouTube in the first place, and now I'm working on an exciting vlog for you all about the Tension Tour. But to truly understand why my husband and I are seeing 4 shows, yes that's right, 4 shows on this tour, we need to step back in time to January 2024, because that's when Kylie launched her More Than Just a Residency show at Voltaire in the Venetian Resort, Las Vegas. It was a massive hit, blending burlesque, acrobatics, and her iconic performances in an intimate setting. We even agreed, hands down, it was our top concert experience of that year. So rather than just rehashing footage from our first Vegas vlog, let me share something we haven't shown you before, because this is where the road to the Tension Tour really begins.
Welcome back to everyone else in Locomotion. It's beautiful. So we're going to have some fun tonight. That's alright.
Very sensitive.
So listen to be here in Las Vegas. I knew I was coming to Vegas before you. I was just wrapping up my competition.
Welcome everybody to the GVB Project. I'm GVB and my husband Chris and I just got back from 2 glorious nights in Melbourne, staying at the Grand Hyatt, where we saw 2 of the 4 shows of Kylie's Tension Tour. Oh my gosh, it is, I'm not going to give it away yet because I am currently editing another vlog for you, which is going to be all about the Tension Tour. But first we need to scale back, rewind, and have a look at how my husband and I got ourselves into this mess. And it's all your fault, Kylie, because you released this amazing album, Tension. We flew all the way to Las Vegas to see you perform. It was great. We got this signed copy. And then, what did you do? You thought, that's not enough, so I'm going to release Tension 2 and on the back of that announce a glorious world tour. So what we're going to do in this vlog is rewind to all the footage that I have filmed, some publicly and some for my members, all about getting tickets to the Tension Tour. I will see you on the other side. Enjoy!
It's Friday night in Melbourne. It's the night to do whatever you want, yeah. Like I said, I won't tell if you won't tell. You won't tell. No. Okay, how's everyone feeling? You make me feel amazing. You make us all feel amazing. Yes!
Kylie Minogue released a new album called Tension 2, which is an extension of her last year's album called Tension, and she also announced a world tour starting in Australia in February 2025, which is next year, and pre-sale goes on sale early next week. So now we need to come up with some money to go and see the Kylie shows here in Australia. I'm not sure how many we'll see. Maybe we'll just see the 2 Melbourne ones. But yeah, it's going to be good. I'm glad that she's touring. Today I need to go through my finances and work out how I am going to pay for Kylie Minogue tickets, which go on pre-sale tomorrow through Telstra Plus customers. So what we've already done is worked out what tickets we are going to buy. At the moment we're going to buy for 2 shows. One, we're going to buy a VIP pack, which is the Tension VIP pack. We're not going for the most expensive VIP section because the most expensive one has this event beforehand that offers canapes and drinks, but now that I'm not drinking, it doesn't seem worth another $100 or so. So we are just going to do the Tension VIP package, which includes like a VIP gift, a lanyard, and a reserve floor seating. So we'll work that out, as well as for the second show, we're just going to go for a reserve seating because we don't need 4 VIP packs between the 2 of us. Something else that we do, maybe you don't know that you can do this because we've only sort of cottoned on after all these years. We could have saved so much money, but we've only just sort of cottoned on to it that if you have private health insurance, maybe you can do this through other things. But often they have a little rewards system where you can pre-buy e-gift cards and things like that for a discount. So for Ticketek, which is where the Kylie Minogue tickets are being sold through, you can get 5% off your e-gift card. So we've calculated the amount that we're planning to spend and bought that much in gift cards, and we will get 5% off our tickets. So really, if we spend $1,000 on tickets, which is looking like it's going to be a little bit more, we're going to get, if it's just $1,000, we're going to get $50 off. May not seem much, but overall that adds up little bit by little bit. Okay, just an update. Kylie tickets for Melbourne go on sale in 40 minutes, but they went on sale for Sydney 20 minutes ago, and I thought I'd just check on my phone to see if I could get good tickets, and lo and behold, I was put in the queue, but I was able to score the most amazing VIP tickets right between the two stages. If you know the layout, I might be able to show you a little map later on. We're in section E. And so we're off to Sydney now, and Melbourne tickets go on sale in 38 minutes. So we're just going to see if we can get just some standard A reserve for those. Oh my God, I got a Kylie! Oh, okay. Now we're about to do Melbourne's tickets.
Yo.
Now I'm in a long queue from the Telstra website.
Oh, really?
It's 2003. It's annoying because I literally was in there like 15 minutes ago. So are you?
Yeah. It's a shame. Thank you for waiting. You're now being redirected to the website.
Oh, same with me too. I just got through. So Rod Labour on the Friday for me. And we are going to find tickets for a reserve select 2. We don't need a collector's ticket? No.
No.
Next. Oh, we're all
Section
going
13, row L.
I've got section 7, row L. And my laptop, my iPad's picked up, so let me just check that. Section 5, row A.
Oh, well, this row A is pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, I guess row A is closer to the 7th stage.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're doing 2 nights or 1 night?
Well, at the moment, do you want me to get these Friday night ones?
Yeah, get the Friday night
And
ones.
then we can just keep cycling through, because some people's things might die out.
Yep.
Ooh, I don't know how I'm going to pay for all this, but we will work it out in the future.
It's future Chris and Greg problem.
Yeah, so section 5, row A. Well, we've got one show.
Yeah,
Well, 2 shows technically, which was the aim.
that's right.
Before I start work today at 11, I have to make a trip to meet up with somebody at the IKEA in Springvale. And no, we're not going to go shopping, but I just sold some of our very rare Taylor Swift vinyls. You may remember it in the Taylor Swift vlog. I was going through the vinyls. You're probably having a look of it here. Now, there was a bunch in there that are worth quite a bit. So this person reached out and has bought 3 vinyls from the record store day. So this one, which is Taylor Swift's original album, her album Red, and Fearless. Now what makes these vinyls in particular quite rare is that they were released for record store day on coloured, very beautiful coloured vinyls. Now when Chris and I bought those vinyls, I reckon we may have spent just a bit under $100 each on those vinyls, and I'm about to sell them for $2,800 for those 3, which is insane. So thankfully that will pay for the Kylie tickets and our trip, another trip to Sydney to see her for that. Chris and I thought it was probably about time that we sold these particular rarities, because I didn't know if the Taylor Swift progression is going to keep going up, so we're just thinking that now's the time to sell. I've also got our most expensive one on eBay at the moment, so I will let you know next week how the sale for that one goes. We are on our way to IKEA! Like I was saying just before, we are selling those 3 Taylor Swift records, and we're going to make big bucks that are all gone already for our Kylie extravaganza, because we bought 2 more lots of tickets for different nights. So now we're seeing her 4 times. So all the money that we're making off these records is literally going to go to that, and accommodation and things like that. So look who's here though. Hello, I've missed you all. Yes, you haven't been in this week's members only vlog. Anything else you want to say?
Wow.
Oh my gosh,
Today's a
quickly.
lovely day.
Yes.
And I get to spend it with my husband.
Oh, I do have to work in a bit, but then we can hang out after I finish editing this vlog. And done.
Oh, we'll go
Now-
the other way.
Oh, we're gonna go marketplace, isn't it? Down through here.
It's for you. You look gorgeous. Can you do my makeup one night? It's a lot of pressure. You don't want to be, it's too much pressure in the room. Just make yourself gorgeous, which you've done. Okay, so this is for you. They call me the wild, but my name wasn't alive. What they call me, I do not know. For my name was alive.
We spent last night having a bit of a chat, and we really want to make this New York trip a possibility. But what that means is we need to budget. Yay!
I don't like budgets.
I don't like budgets. And we also have already spent a whole bunch of money on Kylie tickets, which you saw in a members vlog last year. And we've already spent on accommodation because we're seeing Kylie in Melbourne and in Sydney. So 2 shows in Melbourne, 2 shows in Sydney. And we've decided we have to scale back our Sydney accommodation. Where were we staying?
We were staying at Crown Sydney, which we love, and
Yeah.
a beautiful premier suite.
It looked amazing. But what are we doing now? We're
We're
doing,
now doing an Airbnb,
yes.
actually right next to the stadium. So,
which I think will be good, won't it?
yeah, I think it'd be good. It's nothing fancy, but it's going to be nice enough, and it's going to be all ours. And the fact that it's right next to the stadium, which means we're not going to have to catch Ubers.
That's right, because last time we
forwards.
were there, we saw Madonna's Rebel Heart tour, and it was impossible to get back into Sydney City. It was so
We actually
hard.
ended up like almost what's that word? Hitchhiking, almost.
Yes.
We actually had we had some people that said, "Oh, we'll drive you home,"
Yes.
which was a bit weird. So
They did, though.
They did.
And we're still here to
And
tell
we're
the
still
tale.
alive, yes.
So what happens next? That's right, we are in the midst of seeing Kylie's Tension World Tour, and we're seeing 2 shows, like I said earlier, and we are about to get on a plane and fly to Sydney to see the other 2, which will be exciting, which means next week the vlog that I am putting out is all about our travels on the Tension Tour, both Melbourne and Sydney. So like, subscribe, and even join this channel if you want to stay up to date with that vlog. And if you do happen to join, I have also released today a members exclusive vlog all about our Melbourne journey of the Tension Tour, and just some behind the scenes things that I wouldn't normally put in a public vlog. So you can check that out, click join below. So thank you for watching, and I can't wait to see you next week. I'm GVB for the GVB Project. Love ya. Mwah.